And welcome to another episode of AI with Mark B. Today we are going to learn about meta prompting, which is using a prompt to craft a better prompt. How meta? Okay, so in a previous episode, we spoke about how to get the best out of a prompt by using the craft framework: context, role, assets, format, and task. Today, we are going to learn how to use a prompt to create a craft framework prompt for us. Let me show you. Okay, so here's one I created earlier. I used the craft framework to create this prompt. And for context, I want to turn a rough idea into a precise, high-performing prompt. Vague prompts produce vague results, so I need a prompt that's specific, unambiguous, and engineered to get an excellent response on the first try. Role: you are a world-class prompt engineer. You understand how language models read instructions, and you design prompts that are clear, complete, and reliable across different models and tasks. Assets: I'll share my rough idea or plain language description in my next message. It might be vague, short, or incomplete. Treat whatever I send as the raw material to engineer into a prompt. I might also include the goal, who it's for, and any tone length or constraints. That's the craft framework, by the way. And if I don't, infer sensibly. Format: you're going to return a prompt, which is a single copy-ready block laid out in the craft framework with anything I need to supply marked in brackets, and a bit of an explainer on why it works, so 3 to 5 short bullet points. Your task is then to first briefly confirm you understand, and then stop and wait for my next message. Don't write a prompt yet. Once I send the idea, build the single best prompt you can to achieve it. Decide what model needs to be used to excel at the task, the right role, essential context, expected inputs, ideal output format, and a clear quality bar, and then assemble those into one coherent, unambiguous prompt. Add a short example only if it improves reliability, and keep the prompt as lean as the task allows. If a critical detail is missing, ask me up to 3 targeted questions before writing the final prompt. Otherwise, make reasonable assumptions and state them. Okay, let's try it out. Cool, so here we go. It's acknowledging that's going to work as our world-class prompt engineer, and then it's asked us for our idea. So let's go back to the one that we used in a previous episode, which was write me a deadline extension email. Okay, so the meta prompt has come back and asked us for some questions. Remember, it could ask up to 3 questions. So who is the recipient? My boss. What's the reason for the delay? I'm creating AI video content and I haven't finished recording. So there we go, we've given it some context. And number 3, what's your current timeline? Extension 2 days from now. So I've done that pretty vague, but again, to get the best out of it, you can always fall back to the craft framework. Let's try this. Okay, now remember, because this is a meta prompt, rather than doing an output of the actual email, it's created a prompt that I can then use to get the email. So it's given me the prompt, and as we expected, also why it works. And what we need to do now is you simply take the prompt that it's given you in the craft framework, and then we go up and create a new chat, and we paste in the new crafted prompt. Okay, now based on that, it's given us 2 email outputs, and it's taken all of the best things that we know about the craft framework and given us this big long prompt that helps get us a better output by using the craft framework. So that was meta prompting, and what we're going to do, what you need to do now is come up to your chats, grab your prompt engineering chat, and what you want to do is save this meta prompt, which I'll have available for you. Or if you want to try meta prompting yourself, use the craft framework to ask the AI to create its own meta prompt and then use that meta prompt yourself. Again, please have a go at trying this out in different AI LLMs to see how the results vary. And that's it for another episode.